Have you ever felt like you're meant for something much bigger? Like deep down, you were born to achieve massive success, maybe even become a billionaire? The truth is, some people carry silent traits and habits that set them apart from the rest, but they don't even realize it. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 shocking signs that you're secretly meant to be a billionaire. Most people completely overlook these signs, especially sus 3, which 99% of people miss, but it's the one that truly separates the wealthy from the ordinary. These signs aren't about luck or inheritance. They're about how you think, how you respond to challenges, and how you view the world. If you relate to even a few of these, you might be walking the same hidden path that many self-made billionaires once walked, long before the world ever knew their name. Let's dive in. 1. You think bigger than everyone around you. One of the clearest signs you're secretly meant to be a billionaire is your ability to think on a completely different scale. While others around you may focus on daily routines, small wins, or short-term comfort, your mind constantly drifts toward ideas that can change the world, impact millions, or reshape industries. You don't just want a good job or a comfortable life. You want freedom, influence, and the ability to build something that outlives you. You often find yourself frustrated by limitations that others accept without question. You look at outdated systems, inefficient businesses, or unaddressed problems and think, there has to be a better way. This mindset drives you to dream beyond the ordinary. You're not just thinking about what exists, you're visualizing what could exist. Even in casual conversations, you bring up ambitious goals or long-term visions that others find unrealistic. But for you, it's not about showing off. It's just how your brain works. This kind of big-picture thinking is rare, and it's often misunderstood. But it's also a sign that your purpose may be far greater than your current situation suggests. Thinking big is the foundation of every great empire, and yours might be next. 2. You see opportunities where others see problems. Another powerful sign that you're secretly meant to be a billionaire is your natural ability to spot opportunities hidden within challenges. While most people focus on what's going wrong, you instinctively look for what could go right. Problems don't intimidate you. They spark your curiosity. You start asking, how can this be improved? What solution is missing here? This mindset allows you to turn everyday frustrations into creative ideas. For example, where someone sees a slow system or poor customer service, you see a potential business. Your brain automatically analyzes gaps, inefficiencies, or unmet needs and starts imagining ways to fill them. This is the very mindset behind the world's most successful innovations. You're often quick to connect ideas from different fields, spotting patterns that others completely miss. What seems unrelated to most can become your breakthrough concept. This kind of thinking is what drives disruptive change. It's how apps, products, and billion-dollar brands are born. In a world that's constantly evolving, the ability to turn obstacles into opportunities is an unmatched asset. If this comes naturally to you, it's not a coincidence. It's a sign that your thinking is already aligned with how top entrepreneurs and billionaires operate. 3. You're obsessed with solving problems, not just making money. What truly sets future billionaires apart is a deep obsession with solving real-world problems. If you find yourself constantly thinking about how to fix things, not for praise, recognition, or even profit, but simply because the issue bothers you, this is a major sign. You're driven by purpose, not just profit. This mindset goes beyond personal gain. You think about how your solution could ease people's lives, save time, improve systems, or even reshape the future. You feel a sense of responsibility to create value before expecting rewards. And interestingly, this value-first approach often attracts wealth naturally because people pay for solutions that genuinely improve their lives. You might find yourself studying issues deeply, breaking them down to their roots, and brainstorming how to fix them more efficiently or affordably. This kind of thinking leads to innovation because you care about impact, not just income. Many of the world's wealthiest people didn't chase money directly. They chased solutions that mattered. Money followed as a byproduct. If you're constantly driven to make things better, not for attention, but from a place of genuine curiosity and concern, you're thinking like a true builder, and builders become billionaires. 4. You value time more than money. A powerful and often overlooked sign that you're meant for billionaire-level success is your deep respect for time. You understand that time is the only resource that can never be earned back. While others may trade hours for money without question, you constantly think about how to multiply time, not just fill it. You avoid wasting time on things that don't move you forward. Endless scrolling, meaningless arguments, or repetitive tasks. Instead, you seek efficiency. You might invest in tools, delegate tasks, or streamline your routine because you know your time is better spent on high-impact activities like learning, planning, or building. This mindset means you're always thinking in terms of return on time, not just return on investment. You don't chase every opportunity. You prioritize the ones that align with your long-term vision. This kind of thinking isn't common, but it's crucial to scaling anything big. You also notice that you're protective of your energy. You carefully choose what to say yes to and who gets access to your time. That discipline, valuing minutes like others value money, is what positions you to create wealth that grows even when you're not working. Billionaire thinking starts with time ownership. 5. You're a constant learner. One of the most powerful traits of those destined for extraordinary success is an unshakable hunger for learning. If you find yourself constantly seeking new knowledge, not because someone told you to, but because you genuinely want to grow, this is a major indicator of billionaire potential. You're not satisfied with surface-level understanding. You dig deep, explore different perspectives, and ask challenging questions, whether it's reading books, watching insightful content, or learning from mentors. You actively invest in your mental expansion. You're not afraid to admit what you don't know, because for you, learning is not about ego, it's about evolution. You also have the ability to learn from everything: failures, conversations, patterns in the world around you. You're curious, open-minded, and always connecting new ideas. This gives you an edge in spotting trends, making better decisions, and adapting in fast-changing environments. In a world where industries rise and fall overnight, being a lifelong learner makes you future-proof. It keeps your mind sharp, your strategies relevant, and your confidence grounded in skill, not guesswork. Billionaires never stop learning because they know every breakthrough starts with a new idea, and new ideas are born from continuous growth. 6. You often feel misunderstood by others. If you regularly feel like people don't get you, your ideas, or your vision, it might not be a weakness. It could be a sign you're thinking on a different level. Many future billionaires experience this disconnect. You speak about possibilities, strategies, and long-term goals, while others focus on comfort, routine, or immediate results. You might find that when you share your dreams, people dismiss them as unrealistic or too ambitious. They might question your path, your choices, or your priorities, but deep down, You know you're not meant to follow the crowd. You feel a pull towards something greater, even if you can't fully explain it yet. This feeling of being misunderstood often leads to loneliness, but it also pushes you to rely on your inner voice. And that's a powerful advantage. It teaches you to trust your intuition, to keep going even without applause, and to think independently. Throughout history, the greatest innovators and wealth builders were doubted before they were celebrated. Their thinking didn't fit the current mold. It created a new one. So if you often feel like you don't belong or are too different, it may be because you're designed to lead, not follow. 7. You're willing to take risks and fail forward. One of the strongest signs you're destined for extraordinary success is your courage to take calculated risks, despite the possibility of failure. While many people fear making mistakes, you understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey toward it. You don't wait for perfect conditions or guarantees. Instead, you act with boldness, knowing that real growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Whether it's launching a project, switching paths, or investing in yourself, you're willing to step into uncertainty because you believe in the vision more than the fear. Even when things go wrong, you don't give up. You analyze what happened, learn from it, and adjust your approach. This resilience, failing forward instead of falling back, is what separates you from the average. Most people stop after a setback. You see it as a stepping stone. You also understand that taking no risks is the biggest risk of all. Playing it safe may bring temporary comfort, but it rarely leads to greatness. Your willingness to face discomfort, make bold decisions, and learn through experience is a trait shared by almost every self-made billionaire. You're not just taking chances, you're shaping your future. If these 7 signs spoke to your soul, don't ignore them. They could be pointing to a much greater purpose written for you. Billionaire success isn't just about wealth. It's about impact, mindset, and alignment with your higher calling. At Deen, we believe in rising in both Deen and Dunya, and this journey starts with self-awareness. If you felt a connection with any of these signs, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Deen for more powerful insights that inspire your success in both this world and the next.